Hi, this is Robert from TMK, and here's a few important things when it comes to using the tilt unit. When you are using your tilt and cutting very large, big and heavy trees, when you are doing this sideways motion all the way up to the 90-degree angles to the left or to the right, you will notice that with the large and heavy trees, when you are going and tilting your tree shear all the way, it will do that very quickly because of the weight of the tree. And doing the tilt swinging all the way to the 90-degree angles before laying down the heavy tree, it can cause some tension and pressure to the structure of the tilt unit. So preferably when you are doing very heavy trees, try to avoid going all the way up, and the movement speed can get quite fast. So this is why we have installed the blue capped pressure limiters, or actually flow limiters into the tilt unit, where you can control the speed if it goes too fast. When cutting with the tree shear and it's attached to the tilt unit, when you are actually cutting and squeezing the tree, make sure that you have let the cylinder do its job and it's finished cutting the tree before you start moving the whole arm of the excavator. So you want to avoid doing any type of up and down motions with the excavator before you have actually cut the tree with the tree shear. If you start moving the excavator arm, you can cause very heavy tension here on the connectors between the tilt and the tree shear. And this is why, because when you have not finished cutting the tree, there is a lot of structure still left there. And if you start pushing down or up with the excavator, it will cause very heavy tension here all the way from the blade of the tree shear. And that can cause cracks or damage. So always cut the tree completely before starting to move the excavator. You can use the tilt unit to take support from the ground and help your excavator move in the terrain. But never go into the ground like this with the tree shear's bottom, because that can cause the same type of damage into the connection between the units. What you want to do is actually use the bottom of the tilt unit to go into the ground, and from here take support. And you can lift the excavator and start moving it more efficiently in the ground. When cutting with the tree shear and the tilt unit attached, always let the cylinder do its job before you start moving the excavator arm like this. So you want to let it cut the tree clean off before you start doing any type of movements with the excavator arm. Always when cutting, when you go to the tree, align your excavator arm and the tree shear so that the home base of the tree shear is like this towards the tree. So the tree is within the main grapple start and the start of the blade. And when you start cutting, do not start moving your excavator arm anywhere before you have actually finished cutting the tree. Now, as we are halfway through the tree, and if you start moving your excavator arm, you can see that there are a lot of tension that you are doing to the connection bracket between the two units. This will cause damage to the shear unless you cut correctly. So always when you cut, let the tree shear finish the cut before you start moving the excavator arm anywhere.